Good morning, dear students. So today in our class we'll see the problems on Gauss divergence theorem or simply divergence theorem. So in the previous class we have seen how to solve the problems. Again in today's lecture we'll continue the same. So the question is, if vector f is equal to 2xy of I plus yz square of j plus xz of k, and S is the rectangular parallelepiped bounded by x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1, z is equal to 3, find the flux across S. So I have taken because they have asked find the flux across S. So flux is nothing but the one of the side of your divergence theorem only. Just see here solution. Flux across S is given by double integration over the surface S vector f dot n cap ds. But according to the theorem of divergence theorem, or I can say divergence theorem, it is nothing but what here? Triple integration of divergence of v, divergence of vector f into dv. So this is flux, or applying direct divergence theorem, or finding, if they ask flux or divergence theorem, both one and the same, but and the end will conclude the result in this way. Means we need to find the value of double integration over the surface S f dot n cap ds, which is nothing but triple integration of divergence of vector f into dv over the volume v. Now to find this, always we needed first divergence of f in the divergence theorem. So divergence of f is nothing but del dot vector f, which is nothing but dou by dou x of coefficient of your I, that is 2xy. We have to mention here 2xy coefficient of j, that is yz square, that is dou by dou x of yz square, coefficient of k, dou by dou z of x. So on simplification with the partial derivative with respect to x, will get 2y, with respect to y will get z square, and with respect to z will get x. Now apply this, the right hand side of your divergence theorem applied, and they have given the limit. X varies from 0 to 2, y varies from 0 to 1, and z varies from 0 to 3. The same will mention here, and divergence of f is nothing but 2y plus z square plus x, and dv is nothing but dz dy dx. So on integration, the same procedure here to integrate. So integration of 2y with respect to z, 2yz, plus integration of z square with respect to z is z cube by 3, plus integration of x with respect to z is x into z. Apply upper and lower limit, simplify. So we'll get this as double integration x from 0 to 2, y from 0 to 1. So simplified form is 6y plus 9 plus 3x. It is look like same only previous example, but small changes. So again we'll integrate 6y with respect to y. It will become 3y square, because y integration of y is y square by 2. 2 ones are 2 3s are, it will become 3y square. Integration of 9 with respect to y is 9y. So 3x as it is. Integration of 3x with respect to y is 3xy. Apply upper and lower limit. So we'll get 3 plus 9 plus 3x, which is ready for integration, which is nothing but 12 plus 3x. So again we'll integrate 12 plus 3x with respect to x. It will become 12x plus 3 as it is. Integration of x is x square by 2. Apply upper and lower limits, both limit. If you apply upper limit, 12 into 2, it will become 24, and 2 square is 4, 4 3s are 12. So on simplification, 24 plus, so it is 6. So 24 plus 6 is nothing but 30. So therefore I will mention at the end. So this is the result of what here? Double integration. This is the result of what here? Double integration over the surface S vector f dot n cap ds, but double integration vector f dot n cap ds is nothing but flux S. The answer is 30. So similarly, one more example we'll see now. Evaluate double integration over the surface S vector f dot n cap ds, or we'll consider find the flux across the surface. Both are same. You need to remember either they will ask in this way or this. And flux, if they ask like that, so you need to work out correctly. Okay. And sometimes just see if they have not given this find the flux across this, only if they have given. So by seeing the condition, either they make you a sphere, or if they have given in terms of z also here the condition, at that time we need to understand the problem is belongs to divergence. If it is not belongs to divergence, they will not give the z term here. Fine. If they have given this and you see that whether they have given z term, or if they have given z term, it belongs to what here, your divergence theorem only. So vector f they have given as xi plus yj plus zk over the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square. This is the sphere equation now. So we have the Gauss divergence theorem as double integration over the surface S vector f dot n cap ds is equal to triple integration over the vector v divergence of v vector f into dv. So always while divergence problem comes, always first we need to simplify what is divergence of f, that is del dot f, which is nothing but dou by dou x of coefficient of I, which is x, then dou by dou y of coefficient of j, that is y, and dou by dou z of coefficient of k, that is z. So dou by dou x of x is 1, dou by dou y of y is also 1, dou by dou z of z is again 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So we got divergence of vector f is how much here? 3 we got it. So therefore left hand side of your divergence theorem as it is, that is double integration over the surface S vector f dot n cap ds is equal to triple integration of divergence of vector f is nothing but what here? 3 into dv. Okay, this is a constant, that's why I kept out here 3v. So which is nothing but if you integrate with the dv, so it will become what here? 3 times v only again. Okay, so therefore where here v is the volume of the sphere of radius a. According to this is the volume of the sphere with radius a, represented by x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square, is given by this result. You need to remember it is 4 pi a cube upon 3. This is a direct result, you need to remember. So hence double integration over the surface S vector f dot n cap ds will become 3 times, because one time this is, so 3 times 4 pi a cube upon 3, 3 cancels, so flux will be 4 pi a cube. Okay, so in this way we have to simplify the problems on the Gauss divergence theorem.